And a pub in downtown Rochester that just reopened after having to shut down in early July because of a spike of COVID-19 cases connected to the downtown area and among its staff is closed once again tonight. This time over a video showing servers and customers not following health and safety guidelines according to health officials here in Olmsted County. You can take a look at the video. It shows a server standing on the bar, pouring alcohol into customers' mouths while talking, and she appears to not be wearing a mask. The video was sent to City Council member Michael Wojcik, who I was able to speak with at length about this earlier today.
This is pretty egregious behavior, and it's in a location where we've had issues with compliance with COVID-19 responsibility before, but also other public safety issues.
With the health department shutting them down for a minimum of 72 hours, that's one thing. Will the city, since the city owns that building, will the city follow with more action?
I think there's a good likelihood of that. I wouldn't speculate exactly what that would be right now, but this is something that doesn't have to rise to the level of City Council because our staff can take care of this at the team level, and I'm pretty confident our team is going to take care of the issues that we're seeing there. If for some reason that doesn't happen, I'm probably likely to bring it up at the City Council level.
When you first saw this video, your thoughts?
You know, I have to confess that my jaw pretty much dropped when I saw the video. I mean, it's so egregious, and the first thing I thought is this for real? Is this from years ago, or is this really going on? And I was tempted to, share it with the world because that's what the whistleblower who first sent it to me wanted me to do. But instead I contacted Olmsted County Public Health, and I sent them the video because they can dig into this and do an investigation. And I learned today, based on their investigation, that they were shutting down Dooley's for 72 hours. So I assume they found that there was enough to believe that was happening. You can obviously recognize the videos happening inside Dooley's. And I've received enough subsequent comments today that understand it's probably pretty recent.
Okay, so who have you talked to about this in an official capacity? And besides the health department, what more, and I know you don't know exactly what the city can do, but what more can be done?
Well, just at a hypothetical level, I can talk a little bit about that because I will tell you that the folks that we have in Olmsted County Public Health, I know I'm supposed to rip on our partners at the county, but they're doing an incredible job. We have probably the best public health department in the state of Minnesota. So I knew some folks there. Right away I sent them this video. They took it seriously. They did their investigation. I have all the faith in the world that they were going to do the right thing, and I think that they did. In terms of what the city can do, the city, we hold the lease, obviously, and there are certain terms of the lease that can potentially be violated, and then we have a number of options with what we could do with the lease. Additionally, they get a liquor license from the city of Rochester. There are certain things that we can do with that, and I'm not going to speculate on exactly what will be done because that's got to go through probably a legal process, and I don't want to get myself in trouble with the attorneys because...
Yeah, we'll see what happens there. Because, I mean, there are a number of directions this could actually go. At this point, with you being made aware of this situation and putting it out on social media, you're active on social media. Sometimes it's good, sometimes maybe people will criticize.
I think sometimes it's even bad.
But at this point, and the response that you've been getting, this was a good thing for you to put out?
So I've got to tell you, this is a little bit personal for me. I've lost constituents to COVID-19. We've lost 200,000 Americans. It didn't need to be this bad. And my mother's going through some health challenges. And if she were to contract this, I fear that I would lose her. There's a lot of loved ones in this community that are in that same situation. And it might not be the people that were sitting in the bar that are going to get sick and really suffer from this, but they might go home and somebody else might catch it and pass it on to a loved one who is susceptible. And we need to do our best to protect the health.